Hi. What's going on, ladies and mental gin? Welcome back to another Minecraft video. It's been about a little over a year since I've last uploaded pretty much anything on this channel. And well, we're back with some Minecraft. Got a whole new world. In fact, we've actually had 2 other worlds since the previous Minecraft video. But the reason why I haven't posted them is just because I got bored and I didn't really see the point of it. But now, I think I have a new purpose in actually recording all these now, so I'm going to get back into it a little bit, but it's not going to be too serious. These videos are going to be like once in a blue moon, probably like, if I were to take a guess, every 2 weeks to every month. So yeah, this is our new world. This is the Yeet Squad server, number 4. Technically, but as far as YouTube goes, it is only the second one. And we are here in Minecraft 1.17 with the new cave generation. So Mojang has a data pack to where we can actually add back in the old, new cave generation, I should say. And we're playing 1.17 like this, so it's not going to be the old world generation with like Y0 being the bottom. So we started this about a week and a half or 2 weeks ago, and I've been playing it a shit ton. Solar has been playing a little bit. He's working on this thing. Ignore the netherrack. That's a work in progress. And Christian is here too, so he's just got his stuff right there. We don't have that much going on right now. We don't have anything really organized, but we do have the basics, and we already have a couple things built. That's really going to speed up the start of the server. So we got full enchantments already. This is just junk storage. Pretty much anywhere we find a chest, we just dump our inventory into. It's a really bad habit. We need to get some kind of sorting system or storage area built. Right here, we actually have a natural fish spawner. So this space is under the ocean. As you can see, Minecraft Ocean is the biome. And basically we have this water source. It goes way, way, way up there above the stone level. And it spawns a ton of fish in it, and they come laying down in here, and sometimes they'll burn up in the magma cubes. And sometimes we'll just kill them manually. And that's been our main food source for most of the time. We don't really have any other kinds of animals down here at the moment. We don't have villagers yet. Up here is just extra chests for now. That's probably going to be our storage later on. Over here we have a chunk loader and a smelter behind it. So it's like an automatic smelter. Just dump all of our items up top. Everything that's done will be at the bottom. And what we use actually for fuel is lava buckets. So there's plenty of lava in this cave, and there's also plenty of lava in the Nether. And it's actually almost impossible to find coal this far down. So we have to go up to the stone level to find coal. So, and like, as you can see by the amount of torches we have around here, we go through it pretty fast. So we've been saving the coal by using lava buckets for furnace fuel instead. And it's really been helping out. Over here, I'm working on some grass and regular landscaping. I want to make this, like, luscious and green inside of here. I'm not exactly sure what the entire theme of the cave build is going to be yet. The cave only goes a little bit more this way. There's another huge section up there, and I think another one back there. And up there, I actually went up into that hole earlier today, and I found a skeleton spawner back there, which is nice. Back down this part of the cave, way down there at the end, there's also a zombie spawner. And somewhere back in there, I'm not exactly sure where, because I had to maze through quite a bit until I found it, but there's also another skeleton spawner back that way. So we have 3 different sources of XP for now. We don't have any farms built out of them yet, but if we're always like arguing or fighting over XP farming, so that won't be an issue if we all have our own to use at any given time. Back towards this way, this is where the cave really starts to open up, but Christian's working on a villager trading area, so that's going to be like a church library kind of thing. Going over this way, we haven't really lit up this part of the cave just yet, but you can see there's a lot of mobs spawning in down here now. That's because I've been working on lighting up the rest of the cave. There's just some parts I haven't gotten to, so all the mobs are spawning in the dark places now. Wow, that actually looks really sick. It's just a hair out of render distance. That gives you an idea of how far that is. So I'm running 12 chunk render distance right now, and you can see the fog in the cave, which is pretty sick. Coming up this way, huge open area. The ceiling's not as tall as back there, but this is like a massive opportunity just to have a ton of buildings for different purposes. I kind of want to build different buildings for the traders as well as different buildings for storing items instead of having everything in one storage area. Up this way we have an aquifer cave. There's a axolotl right there just chilling. So this part of the cave is pretty sick too. I'm hoping YouTube doesn't ruin the footage that much. Definitely going to be doing something with this. It does go quite deep, but it is kind of strange. First of all, this thing, there's 2 different layers of the water right here. But, I mean, it's kind of strange that up here is an aquifer, but down here it's dry. I'm not complaining about it. At least we get the dry part, and it's not all underwater. But, yeah, that's a quick look up there. Just realized how low my health was. I haven't been really paying attention to it. Yeah, that's what I get for not paying attention to it. I can't really see my health bar from where my mic is, so... Speaking of dying, I've died several times on this world so far. I had a decent amount, or I had some decent gear, and I was building a tunnel bore. It screwed up on me. The TNT duped itself whenever I thought it didn't, and then I got blown up. And then lava swept everything away, so that was lovely. So, back to what we were doing. Up this way, the cave just keeps going on and on and on. It goes on that way too. This whole area is just completely sick, and I love it. Even down here we have a mine shaft, and this just keeps going on and on. I can't even see the end of it still. So, we have a ton of this area to light up. There's absolutely no way that we're going to be able to do any sort of mob farm on here because the amount of caves around here is just seemingly endless. But it's definitely going to be a massive project. It's going to keep us busy for a while, thankfully, so we actually have something to do. We have like tons of these slanted caves around here too, which are kind of difficult to navigate through. We've also really been struggling on diamonds and stuff like that. I barely have any, and the ones that we do find, they only come in like 1, 2, or even 3 veins, like 90% of the time. However, I did come across a 10 vein and a 12 vein at one point. So, you gotta get really lucky, but most of the time, you're not, and it's just kind of a pain in the ass. You can see a few creepers chilling right up there in a spot that we haven't lit up yet. But yeah, this is pretty much the start of the cave base build. We were going to do an underground base in the first world. We kind of brought the ravine base back into that one to kind of expand on it. But I'm glad I didn't because I wouldn't want to do 2 underground bases within the same year or something like that. And this is a hell of a lot better than 2, well, not 2, it was more like 7 ravines or something like that, but... So that being done, we're going to go into the Nether real quick and show what we've been doing over in there. So right here we have the chunk loader for the honey farm. And you can see they just put a minecart through the portal, so that keeps this chunk loaded and the surrounding ones so we can run this bee farm 24/7. This thing is filled up with glass bottles. And if we come down here, I haven't checked this in a couple hours, but it looks like there is a problem with something. I think the dispensers stopped for some reason, and now the whole thing's getting backed up, so I'm gonna have to fix that here in a moment. But this honey farm has been doing pretty good so far. It's gotten us a decent amount of honey blocks. About a stack, or maybe like half a stack has been used so far for other projects, but I figured we should go ahead and start the honey farm, considering it's going to be a lot harder to build a slime farm now. So that's kind of been the focus. build a honey farm so we can substitute those for slime blocks. And down here is where we are doing our ancient debris mining. And we actually have 2 tunnel bores set up. So one of them has gone down that direction about 100 or 200 blocks or something. It's hard to judge distance. But I started another one right there. That one's probably about a quarter or halfway down. And right here, I was actually experimenting something. So this entire, I guess, pillar thing was filled with lava. And I was wondering if if we ever come across these things while we're using the tunnel bore, how in the hell are we going to clear it out? So you can fill it with sand, but that's going to take a lot of sand and a lot of time. Or what I tried is actually spam clicking with lava buckets everywhere. So pick up lava, place it down, pick up another one, place it down in the same spot. But instead of doing that one by one, I actually have a macro key to where I can rapid click like this. And by doing that and just spinning around, it picks up, places down lava super fast. But sometimes, like, I'll just be leaving lava everywhere I go anyways. And it's kind of sloppy doing it that way, but as long as like you have a fire res potion, obviously, and you're swimming around in lava just spinning like this, and with like a slight downward angle, so you place the lava back in existing source blocks, then eventually you'll get down to it. This one took me probably 30 minutes to do. I wasn't really timing myself. I probably should have. But I'm not sure what kind of method we're going to do whenever we come across these things, but this is definitely going to be better for the smaller pockets of lava that we're going to come across. So we're going to go down this way to the tunnel bore. I am not wearing any gold armor, so hopefully I don't get jumped too hard. And yeah, I'm about to die again already. I need him to kill it. So I used to have diamond armor that was like level 1 enchanted on everything, and it served me pretty well. But now that I don't have it, and I don't have diamonds to replace it, I'm kind of been getting bamboozled by all these things. So that's lovely. And we have some more things following us still. Bastard. Alright, well, anyway, back to what I was talking about. The tunnel bore. So, pretty much what you do, you press that note block, and it's going to shoot a TNT forward and explode it. And we've been using these to find ancient debris, obviously. The first one, we're probably going to come across it here in a little bit, but we've already gone down quite a ways. You can see it coming into view right there. This whole stretch from all the way to the back, all the way up here, I've only found 7 pieces of ancient debris. Just 7. Actually, wait. Maybe 5, 6, 7. I think I found 3 at the very end, but I don't know if I counted those or not. But this is basically what we've been working on in the Nether. The reason why I did this so early on was because we actually need ancient debris to run these things, and I want to build more of them. So use one to get more, build more to get even more, build more to get even more, so on and so forth. And then eventually we'll have enough left over to put on our tools, which I've already put on one myself. Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, Efficiency 4, Netherite pick. And this is actually a good opportunity to use the lava bucket method. So basically all you gotta do, spam click like this. That'll get rid of the lava pretty quickly. And there we go. Just like that, scooping up all the lava with the bucket, pretty much just by spam clicking. And yeah, it looks like we've come across a chain of lava sort of thing, so it's actually a perfect opportunity to demonstrate my technique, even though it's probably not my technique, but yeah. Maybe for these smaller pockets it would be better to just do one at a time so I can actually take a look and see where it's flowing. And I believe that's the last one, which it is. So I think that will do it. Just like that. So we can fire it again. And kablowie. So this is what we've been doing to find ancient debris. We're going to run this one until it meets up with that one, then we'll combine them together. I built them wide enough apart to actually be able to do that. So that's the plan with that. I've actually built a 2 wide one in the overworld, so we're gonna head over there and I'll show that around a little bit. So this other tunnel bore is quite far away, and the way to get out of the underground base is to take this bubble elevator all the way to the surface, and this is pretty much where the base is. It's like in the middle of the ocean. And pretty much our tunnel bore is going to be that direction in a desert. And yeah, we're going to head over there. Alright, so here is the location of our overworld tunnel bore. And I kind of thought a little bit outside of the box on this. So there's this desert temple here. It's pretty level as far as like the surrounding sand. It doesn't look too buried or too out of place or anything. Well, it does look out of place. It's right next to a forest. But pretty much down here, I made a staircase that goes all the way down, except for that part. It's a little bit sealed off. Before I go down, I'm going to grab some of the torches. Okay, I guess I took the torches with me. So, we're going to go down this way. Little spiral staircase thing. I kind of screwed it up going on the way back, so I'll have to fix this later. And I'm definitely going to make a more efficient way of getting down here because this is painful and I hate spiral staircases because keyboard and mouse and stuff. But yeah, here is the other tunnel bore, and the reason why I built it at this level, we are at Y-2, for a few reasons. In 1.17, at least for this cave generation, I'm not sure if it was like the same for vanilla 1.17, they changed the ore distribution. So if we built a tunnel bore at Y11, we won't get hardly anything of diamonds, redstone, etc. But if we built it at Y0, we'll get a little bit of everything. So we get coal, iron, copper, lapis, redstone, diamond, pretty much every single ore at this level. The only thing is that diamond is very, very rare. And in this whole thing, I've only found 2 pieces, and that was like at the very beginning right here. So basically what I'm going to be doing with this is we're going to be going long ways. I'm probably going to make another double wide on each side, and then bring those up to meet this one as well. And then basically we'll have a long hallway that's big enough to where we can build a supermassive size tunnel bore in the future, and then go that direction. Base is back that way, so I don't want to head that direction. This is going away from the base. That's going away from the base. So that's pretty much what we want to do for this. Hit the note block once again. It'll shoot the TNT forward and expose another layer of stone. And basically, you can just see here, doing this over and over. Doesn't expose any ores, just fire it again right away. Still nothing, and yeah, you pretty much get the point. So, this one is actually only 6 wide, being there's actually 6 spaces in between. Whereas in the Nether, we have 8 spaces in between, because netherrack is easier to blow up, and, but yeah, that's the reason. Netherrack is easier to blow up, so they don't need to be as close together. But in the overworld with stone, you need them, like, this is pretty much the maximum distance you want them apart. So, and I think there's a limit for this thing right here. I think this is at its pull limit, pretty much. So, we can only do so much with it anyways. I'm going to fire it one more time. Hopefully I get lucky. Probably not. And it does look like we are going into a cave right here. And there we go with some iron. I am playing in the John Smith texture pack again. So, yeah, things are going to look different, but I don't care. I like this texture pack, and the original one's kind of boring. And bad news. With that one extra thing that I did, I ran into an underwater cave. So, that's lovely. Perfect timing, too, because now with that, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to get sponges to clear that out. So, next on the list before we continue this project is ocean monument raiding. So, that sucks. I mean, I could easily tear this down and build it again, but that's a little bit too much effort than I want to do. So, frick. Well, I'll think of something. I might just have to tear that down anyways, but who knows. Or, as I stated, actually, I could just leave that intact and then build 2 new ones right here till that meets up, and then drain that underwater cave at a later point. So that's pretty much it for the first episode of the Yeet Squad server number 2. If you like what you see, subscribe. If you don't, then what the fuck are you doing here? Don't expect these videos to be anything serious. I am definitely not going to be recording me playing this game that often because my hard drives are already filled up with footage for my other channel, and I don't really have the space to be recording for long sessions. So just expect like tiny little updates here and there. All the videos will probably be styled by this, or like this, I should say. Why did I hit that again? We're about to blow into the water. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, wherever the hell that's going to be. Bye.